It's almost that time again. Let's go over what we are picking up for November 3rd, 2021, and please still leave a like to end this paper shortage while the intro plays. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Jordan, and this is Basement Collectibles. And if you're new here and you like New Comic Book Day, comics, toys, movies, and arcades, please consider subscribing for more great content. I hope everyone was able to pick up what they wanted from last week, and thanks again for writing in the comments section from last New Comic Book Days video to tell me which stories or great specs you're picking up. It looks like it's going to be a great week for Image, DC, and Marvel, but always check with your LCS to make sure that these books are actually coming out on the day they're supposed to be. Starting off with, from Vault, Rush, number 1, and it states here, in 1899 in the Yukon Territory, many are motivated by greed, but not a woman. Stumbling towards the haunted forests, gripped by the snarling rage of a mother in search of her child. Fox and Hare, issue number 1, says here, when a black market coder attracts the attention of a mega corporation, she seeks protection from the Fox and the Hare, the most feared mercenaries in the city. From Scout, Ranger Stranger, issue number 1, it says here, it's set in a Hackenack National Park, a vast Bob Rossen world of woods for the adventurous to enjoy and accept. Everything from the wildflowers to the homicidal deer to the park official has murderous intent. From Aftershock, Heathens number 1, and the Heathens, Sith, Lucky Luciano, Bumpy Johnson, Sophia the Golden Hand, and Billy the Kid emerge from hell to hunt down a notorious serial killer. From Bad Idea, Refuse X Last Resorts, issue number 1, and this is an 80-page one-shot featuring 2 stories. It says, Refuse, a woman awakens on an alien planet with no mercy of her previous existence. Last Resorts is, after a successful vacation, a man who sat through a timeshare vacation for a trip to anywhere in the galaxy decides to do it again, only to find the presenter is a clone of himself. From IDW, from TMNT, The Best of April O'Neil, and this is a 100-page one-shot collection of stories featuring April O'Neil. From Image, The Magic Order 2, issue number 1, and this is a 6-issue series that pits the London chapter of the Magic Order versus the Eastern European warlocks moving into their territory. There are a few covers for this, so definitely check with your LCS of what they're coming out with. Phenom X, issue number 1, and this is written by John Leguizamo. An innocent man desperate to regain his freedom agrees to become a subject in a government experiment that gives him phenomenal shape-shifting abilities. Newburn, issue number 1, and it's a private detective without loyalties, investigates conflicts between rival crime factions while collecting enemies along the way. A Thing Called Truth, issue number 1, and it says here it's a workaholic scientist who wants to save the world and a woman who fears nothing but discovering her own destiny find themselves mixed up in a chaotic on-the-road adventure through Europe. The Me You Love in the Dark, issue number 4. The Silver Coin, issue number 6, and this will be the first Silver Coin issue I'll be picking up just based on the cover and the plot. And it states here, the kid has been losing serious quarters to the arcade's hot new fighting game, but when he finds the Silver Coin, he just can't stop winning no matter how bloody the game gets. From DC, Suicide Squad, issue number 9, and this is the first team appearance of the Suicide Squad assembled by Rick Flag. Dark Knights of Steel, issue number 1. It says here it's a 12-issue Elseworlds format story with characters from the DC universe in a medieval setting. Introduction of the Kingdom of Storms. My Bad, issue number 1, and it's a superhero spoof. In Gravel City, the supervillain Empire King has devised not only a sadistic death trap for his archenemy, the Accelerator. Justice League, issue number 1, and this is the first appearance of Dr. Multiverse and also the first appearance of a villain from Dr. Multiverse's reality. From DC's Black Label, Batman Reptilian, issue number 5, and this is a possible first appearance of the Reptilian's mother. Human Target, issue number 1, and this is a 12-issue detective noir series featuring Christopher Chance, who debuted in Action Comics 419 in 1972. Soul Plumber, issue number 2, and please let me know in the comments if you read number 1 and what did you think about it. And to finish off with DC, Batman 116. From Marvel, Strange Academy, The Death of Doctor Strange, issue number 1, and this is a tie-in to the death of Doctor Strange. Death of Doctor Strange, Avengers number 1, and this is a first appearance of a monster described similar to the Juggernaut and Mystical. X-Men Legends, issue number 8, and this is Wolverine vs. Omega Red. Strange Academy, issue number 13, and this is the origin of Zoe. Defenders, issue number 4, and this is the first appearance of the fourth cosmos and the embodiment of good and evil, and also the origin of the Marvel Universe. The Thing, issue number 1, and it has the first appearance of Amaryllis, described as the Thing's newfound love, and also the first appearance of Brusque. The only Peach Momoka cover I found for this week is Avengers Tech-On, issue number 4. For the second prints out for this week, The Death of Doctor Strange, issue number 1, X-Men, The Trial of Magneto, issue number 2, and Moon Knight, issue number 3. And the cover of the week has to go to from DC's Dark Knights of Steel, issue number 1, but the Carla Cohan variant. Such a great cover, but let me know in the comment section below what cover is your pick of the week. And for my Give It a Shot book for this week, from Aftershock After Dark, issue number 1. And it says here, their prestige format one-shot described as Tales from the Crypt meets the Twilight Zone in 4 tales of terror, lost souls, and things that go bump in the night. I'm a huge fan of the Tales of the Crypt series, so I'm definitely sold on this book. And for my pick of the week has to go to, from AWA Upshot, Knighted. It states here, Bob Ryder is a hapless bureaucrat whose bad luck streak comes to a crescendo when he accidentally kills the city's mass vigilante, the Knight. Oops, now Bob is forced to take on the mantle of the legendary hero before the city descends into chaos. Good thing he's got the Knight's former butler/assistant to show him the ropes. All I took from that is Batman died from some random person and now Alfred has to train him to protect the city. Here are a few more covers for this first issue, and I'm really looking forward to this book, so check with your LCS of what covers they might be bringing in. So that's my list for November 3rd, 2021, but please let me know in the comment section below what you're picking up for this week, either for a great story or for a great spec. So that's it for this video. I really appreciate you watching until the end, and if you're new here, if you can kindly like, comment, and possibly subscribe on your way out, and welcome to all the new subscribers to the channel, and I'll see everybody on the next one. Take care.